Welcome to everyone in Fundamental of Art Part 4. In this video, we will discuss about elements of art. Children, there are two ways to make pictures. First is drawing, second is painting. When we draw or etch single or multi-colorful lines on a surface, then figures take shape. We can get one-dimensional as well as two-dimensional figure or pictures through this process. Painting is a process through which a colorful picture comes into existence. Single color or multicolors are imposed on a surface to create the picture. Painting always becomes two-dimensional. Children, first element of art is line. Line is considered to be the most basic element of art. Line is the name of a path which connects two endpoints. Every line has some length and width. There are various types of lines: vertical, horizontal, diagonal, curve, spiral, wavy, cloud, zigzag, castle, step up and down, shark, mountain, jag, walk around, dash, dotted, loop, etc. Now the next element is shape. A shape is created when a line is enclosed. All shapes are two-dimensional, meaning that they have only length and width. Example: square, circle, triangle, rectangle, etc. Next element of art is form. It is the structure of the artwork, not its surface. An ideal or solid form of anything will be three-dimensional because we can measure its three sides: a length, width and height or depth. For example, cube, cuboid, sphere, etc. Now the next element is texture. The kind of the surface of object is called texture. We can see and feel this element of art. For example, softness of the petals of a flower, the roughness of rocks and mountains, crunchiness of tree trunk. We should remember that what is the texture we want to exhibit or showcase. The next element is space. Space is the area around, above and within an object. The area between the foreground, background and the subject of a composition. Space is divided into two categories: positive space, the area covered by shape or the main object. Second is negative space, the area around the subject matter. Now, next element is proportion. Proportion is the eye measurement of a variety of sizes, shapes and positions of the parts of the picture or subject that we draw. See, in the given painting, the artist has shown a mother elephant with her baby. As you see, the baby is smaller than her mother, according to the proportion, just as we see in real life. Now, the next element is perspective. Perspective study is the most basic and most important aspect of drawing. It is all about correct use of lines and angles. A single line in a particular direction can alter the perspective of the entire composition. All lines merge into vanishing point on the horizon line. We can study perspective by placing the object at three different levels. First is eye level, when we see object in the straight line of our eyes. Second is above eye level, when we see object by looking upwards. Third is below eye level, when we see objects by looking downwards. In respect with the vanishing point, perspective is categorized as under. First is one-point perspective. A drawing has one-point perspective when it contains only one vanishing point on the horizon line. This type of perspective is typically used for images of roads, railway tracks or buildings. Next is two-point perspective. Here we always find two vanishing points in existence. Rest all the phenomenon is same as one-point perspective. Now, next is three-point perspective. Three-point perspective comprises three vanishing points. Here, the third vanishing point comes into play with respect to the height factor of the composition. Now we will discuss very important element of art, that is color. Colors have three basic properties, that is hue, intensity and value. Hue means that name which we give to the color as red, yellow, green, blue, etc. Intensity, the brightness or sharpness of a color, is intensity. It can also be considered as the brightness or dullness of a color. Now next is value. Value is the lightness or darkness of tone of a color. White is the lightest value, while black is the darkest. A full range of value means that there are ample amounts of light values called tints and dark values called shades. Color is divided into various categories like primary colors, secondary colors, tertiary colors, analogous colors, complementary colors, warm colors, cool colors and neutral colors. First is primary colors. The primary colors are red, yellow and blue. You can't make these three colors by mixing any two or three colors. Next is secondary colors. Secondary colors are created by mixing equal parts of any two primary colors. Like when we will mix red and blue, we will get violet color. When we will mix yellow and blue, we will get green. When we will mix red and yellow, we will get orange. Now, tertiary colors. The tertiary colors are created by mixing equal parts of a secondary color and a primary color. Together, there are 6 tertiary colors: yellow orange, red violet, blue green and yellow green. Now, analogous colors. Analogous colors are groups of 3 colors that are next to each other on the color wheel and a tertiary. An analogous color scheme creates a rich monochromatic look. For example, you can see variety of blue color in this picture. Now, complementary colors. Colors found directly across from each other on the color wheel. These color scheme provide a strong contrast. Example, blue and orange, red and green, yellow and violet. Now we will take warm colors and cool colors. Cool colors are related to nature and water. For example, green, blue and violet. Warm colors. Warm colors are related to sun and fire like red, orange and yellow. Now last but not least, neutral colors. Neutral colors don't usually show up on the color wheel. Neutral colors include black, white, grey and sometimes brown. Children, I hope through this video you must have understood the concepts of element of art. Thank you. Have a nice day.